Hip-hop since 1987.com.
You know what it is, your man Eldorado, hip-hop since 1987, and we're live right now, Phillips Arena, and I'm with a gentleman right now who's been tearing the league up. His team right now is one of the best teams in the NBA, probably one of the best teams in Atlanta Hawk history, the way you guys are carrying out things right now. He goes by the name of Demarre Carroll. How you doing today, sir?
What's going on? Ain't too much.
Now, we got to talk about this season that you and the Hawks are having so far. Right now, as I just mentioned, you guys have the best record in the East. You got a game coming up tonight against the Golden State Warriors. A victory against them will have you tied on the lead for the best record in the NBA. So did you see this coming? Did you see you guys, the Atlanta Hawks being this dominant team that you are this year?
I knew we was going to be good. Last year, we lost a lot of games by 1 or 2 without Al Horford. We had a lot of injuries, but this year, man, we got Al back, and we added Tabo Cephalosha, Kent Bazemore, and I think, we surprised ourselves even with a lot of these wins.
Now, for people to actually enjoy the victory that you guys are having right now, they need to understand your story and your journey into the NBA. I know you went to Missouri, you did your thing there for a little while, but this wasn't your first stop in the NBA. Talk to us a little bit about your road to the pros.
I started at Memphis Grizzlies, number 27 pick, and I was there behind a guy, Rudy Gay. A lot of people know. Didn't see a lot of playing time, but kept pushing, kept fighting and grinding, and I got traded to Houston for Shane Battier. And when they made the playoffs, and got waived there, went to Denver, got waived there, went to Utah, and then I made it to Atlanta, and now it's the only start of something new.
Now, I have to ask you this. Recently, for the month of January, you guys made NBA history again, the Atlanta Hawks. The whole starting five was named the Players of the Month. Normally, that never happens. It's one player, an all-star, a superstar, LeBron James, someone of that stature. But you guys, as I said, made history, the whole starting five. What did you feel when you first heard about that?
It was great. It's just a big honor. Not only an honor for myself, but an honor for the whole team. And not only an honor for the starting five. And I think a lot of people had a lot to play with it, but we did go 17-0, and I think it's just showing the beauty of the league and how the league is really looking at a team rather than just one superstar.
Now, I also have to ask you this. I'm glad you just mentioned you guys went 17-0 in January. That also was a first in NBA history. But you guys are just coming off of a 19-game winning streak. Things didn't go our way in New Orleans, or it could have been a 20-game winning streak. But just that in itself, for you guys to be winning by doing it the team way, team ball, something that's not known in today's NBA. How do you guys continue, not to be selfish, to stay within the system and to stay focused?
I think it's just the character guys we got in our locker room, man. We got high character guys, no egos, and we don't care who get the glory. One night it might be Jeff T, the next night it might be Paul Millsap, the next night it might be me, and it just go on. So, man, we don't care about egos. Man, we got high character guys, and that's the beauty of Coach Bud bringing in those type of guys.
What have you learned from Coach Bud so far? Being under his system, we know he comes from a high NBA pedigree, coming from Coach Pop's system over there with the San Antonio Spurs. I understand he preaches defense. But what have you as an individual learned from him?
I learned a lot. I learned a lot about, mentally getting ready for games, not only physically. I learned that defense does matter. It's really important to him. And for a guy like myself who's defensive-minded, I'm really important to him, and he lets me know that every day. And, he's just a great communicator. And Coach Bud, I think he deserved Coach of the Year, and hopefully he can get Coach of the Year.
Now, you have a nickname around here in Atlanta and Phillips Arena, the Junkyard Dog. You're definitely known for your defense, your hustle, your tenacity on the court, but also it's being a bit of a three-point specialist. They leave you open behind the line. It's almost guaranteed that it's going to be knocked down. Tell us how you came about or how you received that name, the Junkyard Dog.
I got it when I was in college. I used to dive in the crowd. My hair used to go everywhere, so everybody was like, oh, man, he playing like a junkyard dog. And I just took it from there and ran with it. So, I really take pride in that name. It just let me know that, I'm doing all the little dirty work and everybody loves it.
Now, not only are you a star on the court, you're also transforming into a star off the court, excuse me. You're looking at doing some things with fashion. I understand you have a store that'll be opening up online, an online boutique. I understand you're also a big sneakerhead. We'll talk about that. But talk to us a little bit about your online boutique.
Yeah, I got a store. It's www.hypesatl.com, and the Hypes is in the Z. HYPEZ, ATL.com, and it's got a lot of trendy stuff, urban wear. I'm trying to really bring the LA fashion to Atlanta.
Okay.
And we got a lot of different vendors from Paris, from Los Angeles, and from France. So we're just trying to bring a different vibe out here to Atlanta.
Now, with you, being in the middle of the 82-game season, how do you find time, to do things that you also hold dear to your heart, like starting off this boutique?
Man, you just make time for it. I think, we only do like 5-6 hours out the day here at Phillips Arena, and the rest of the time, I'm either at home with my family or I'm working on the store. And I think it's something that I really had a lot of pride in. And my brother, before he died, he really loved clothes. So, I'm really doing this in remembrance of him and really just trying to bring the fashion here to Atlanta.
Now, you're also a big sneakerhead, as we just gave mention to. You're a big sneakerhead. You're sitting here right now. It's Black History Month. You got on the Black History LeBrons. Talk to us a little bit about your favorite sneakers to play in. And do you have a moment in time where you remember, like, your biggest shot, your biggest free throw, and what sneakers you actually had on?
Oh, man, I'm a Jordan man. I love the Jordans. I'm 11 man. Sometimes I wear 13s, but my favorite sneakers is original, the 13 breads.
Okay.
But, I get all the sneakers. I think I got like 800 pairs of sneakers, wide range of sneakers from Bo Jacksons to Jordans to you can keep going on, KDs, all that type of stuff. But I'm a big sneakerhead, man, and hopefully one day y'all can see my sneaker collection.
Now, I got to ask you this. What can we expect from tonight's game tonight? This is right now we're seeing media come from all over the country right now, maybe possibly even all over the world. ESPN's down here. People are looking forward to seeing what the Atlanta Hawks do tonight against the Golden State Warriors. A lot of non-believers are looking at this as kind of a test game. A lot of cats still, they're not buying into Coach Bud and what you guys, the culture you guys are creating here in Atlanta. So what can we expect from tonight's win? And do you feel like a victory tonight can help propel you guys moving forward as we move into the All-Star break?
We can expect a high-energy crowd, man. The crowd's going to be crazy. You can expect a high-energy ball club from our side, a physical ball club. And, I think this win, if we do get a win, it don't make or break our season. But at the same time, it let us know, give us a measuring stick, let us know where we at and how much we need to grow in order to become the best team in the NBA.
You have a challenge tonight with the Warriors, and you also have a challenge as you guys have pretty much a target on your back now. Teams will be looking to come here to Atlanta and knock you guys off and also beat you on their home courts. But as we move into the rest of 2015, not only in the NBA season, what can we expect from you on the court as well as off the court?
On the court, you can expect me to be the Junkyard Dog. Go out there, do the little things, be the crowd pleaser, whatever it takes to win. And that's my biggest thing, man, is just playing my role to the fullest. And off the court, you can check out my store at www.hypesatl.com. We got a lot of trending clothes. A location coming soon. It's going to be in Buckhead. Should be here in a couple of months. Okay. And if you really want to catch up with me, go to Demarre Carroll 1. For my Twitter feed, and I got a youth camp coming up soon here in Atlanta, and I think a lot of kids would like to get out there, and they really want to reach out to a lot of our players. I think I'm gonna have a lot of players like Paul Millsap and Shelvin Mack, those type of guys in my camp. So it'll be good for your kids to get out and meet an all-star like Paul Millsap.
You know what it is, Eldorado Hip Hop since 1987. We're live, as I said, at Phillips Arena with Atlanta Hawks own Demarre Carroll. Please support this team and this man. They're out here every night giving the city of Atlanta all they got. Stay tuned to Hip Hop since 1987 for a lot more from the Hawks and this brother right here.